There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Random DOS game show. And this is Encounter, programmed by Corey Bruning. I think that is, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Welcome to Encounter. Enemy crafts have destroyed your home planet, but luckily before they demolished your planet, you escaped with a fighter ship. You managed to enter space before the whole planet blew to shreds. Now you're fleeing through the ruins of your planet. Then in an instant, 2 enemy ships appeared. Realize that you were a threat to them, and they attacked. Can you protect yourself? Can you survive? Will you ever make it to their base and destroy them for good? The question will soon be answered. Watch out for the asteroids. And they gave us a helpful commands screen as well. Left arrow, right arrow, up arrow. And because it's from 1984, I'm going to use the numpad because the arrow keys probably won't work. See if you can make it to the base. Okay, Encounter. Look at those graphics. And the glorious soundtrack. Wow. P to play. Level 1, Phase 1. Let's begin. Whoa! Okay, so these spaceship are aggressively shooting at me. It's the up arrow to shoot at them. And they have this annoying tendency. Oh, I got one. Excellent. Oh, and it got me. Oh, it got me again. Wow. Oh no, I ran into it. I'll explain what's going on here. It's basically Asteroids meets Space Invaders. And once you clear one level, there's more random alien ships that turn up. But you have a fuel gauge at the side there, which is slowly running out. So you need to kill these boys post-haste. Level 1, Phase 2. Let me guess, there's going to be 3 ships, maybe? Oh no, still 2. Probably more difficult. Oh, yes. And that's game over. So, I'll hit play again, so you can see the gameplay here. The asteroids are only going down, and the movement is step-based, which means if you hold down the arrow, it's not great. I mean, it just flies you over. The laser is very, very, very poor with the input lag. I'm not sure if that's an emulation thing or a game thing. So if I fire, it'll respond like a second later. And it doesn't destroy the asteroids either, which is unfortunate. And the aliens move in such a way that they have these like little micro steps that they're making, which means that even if you hit them, you don't hit them. You have to be dead on center to get them, and that is very frustrating. Out of fuel, spelt wrong. And now the game appears to have crashed. It's doing something very strange. I don't know what's happened here, but the out of fuel sign has remained on the screen there. So yeah, that's Encounter. What is it? It's a little one-man project where somebody tried to take the Space Invaders style and add a few falling asteroids and a fuel gauge, and unfortunately in the gameplay department it's just not very good. The step-based movement makes it very difficult to control your craft, and the aliens themselves have this glitchy movement that makes them incredibly difficult to shoot, even with all the input lag and step-based movement. So would I recommend this? No, it's a curiosity. It's a curiosity, and it's okay, but it's not fantastic, you know. The problem, I think, is the programming available to people back in the 80s was limited, shall we say, which meant that compared to the arcade conversions that were coming out, the commercial arcade versions. It was very difficult to produce something of the same caliber. So that's Encounter. It's a nice attempt at making something different and interesting, but ultimately in the gameplay department it falls short. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at hundreds of other videos on my channel, and if you like what you see, you can always subscribe. And if you can best the aliens and the asteroids in this encounter, you're probably one of my super spacefaring patrons. Look at those names. They can handle themselves out there in 0G. Until next time.